it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go hear what the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz with this pink stuff. Here's on top.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to...
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Zone 49.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Come on, QB, come on. Mark, check.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They are going for it. It's Smith. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We have 19 tight, 19 tight. Check 25.
To throw is Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and then get some of those big shots downfield.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. This goes to Barber, the running back. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson there to make the grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Six 0 our score after one.
With this Washington 6, Browns 0.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Mayfield throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. 25 yards to the house, and the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
The score, Browns 7, Washington 6. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Check pass. Check pass. Whip, whip. Whip, whip.
Now it's Smith. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Check 99. Check 99.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
He's across
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From just shy of midfield, Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Let's get off the field. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Say.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Complete to Jarvis Landry.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Over to Landry on the bubble screen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Marvin Hall there to make the grab. And the Browns add on to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
6.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Brings up
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Smith. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. At the 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Browns 28. Washington 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10, Smith again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it'll bring up third down.
On the coverage.
The final shot here before break, Smith. And that will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Past the 30.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 13.
Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Now Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Following the interception, Mayfield steps away. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
And the Browns first down.
Switch gears. Slam, slam, slam. Kings.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Let's go.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
After the interception, here's Smith. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Washington on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Smith. And he finds McLaurin. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 76 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. A good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that we might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Look at those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
A gain of 5 brings up second
and 5 now. Mayfield caught left side. It's Beckham. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper, 35 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and count.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Mike, check 33. 33. They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, check Mike 33. Check that street.
Another try after the first down sack. Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Smith took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Washington on third down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got it.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Myles Garrett, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Sendejo on the tackle. Brings up third down.
Hawk 70. Check back 33. Check back 33. Go street. Mike, check 33. 33. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
You pop. Hurry.
Mayfield to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Mayfield on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now
no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4. Yeah, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's first and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Here we go. Line 55. All day, baby, all day.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
56.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And
he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Landover.